Hey, this is batting stance guy, and I get asked all the time, what are you focusing on when you're trying to do an imitation? The bat, where the hands are, or where the feet are? And so let's take today's two NLDS elimination game 5s as a backdrop to learning how to imitate stances. And we're going to do it by learning A through I, all right? A is what's the first letter in the alphabet? And what's the first thing you do when you step out of the dugout? You get into the on-deck circle. And so a guy like Hunter Pence does this strange thing in the on-deck circle, so that's worth imitating, and you can get laughs doing that. Several players do interesting things, but not many, where he has a little glitch in his practice swing. All right, B, comedians or actors will do a bit, B-I-T. And so players will do a bit. So when people tell me that Nomar Garciaparra has the craziest stance, I tell them no, he doesn't. He pretty much just stands up there like this. Now his bit or his routine is wild and crazy. So tonight, a guy like Ricky Weeks has a pretty great bit. So even if his stance is right here, like Alan Craig, his bit is he kind of waves his back knee in and out while he's getting ready, and then he taps his front foot, his front toe, while doing this with his bat. So sometimes you got to imitate the bit that they do before they actually stand there. All right, C. C for Christy Turlington. What? A supermodel that went to my high school? Why bring that up? Because Orion Howard doesn't really stand that interesting, but he poses interesting. So think about C, Christy Turlington, supermodel, pose. So Ryan Howard puts his left arm in a sling, puts his right bat out like that, like a Jim Tomei, right? If you're imitating Ryan Howard in the backyard, that's what you're doing. You're doing his pose. All right, A, B, C, D. D is dimensions. How big a person is a big deal in your imitation, all right? And you got to play that up. So for like Eugenio Velez, who just broke the all-time over streak, his bat should look big, so you got to kind of suck in your chest a little bit so that you look a little bit smaller, all right? Or like a Skip Schumacher. You got to have him look much smaller than the bat. Whereas you want to puff your chest out as far as it'll possibly go with, say, like a Matt Holliday, all right? So with a Matt Holliday, you stick your chest out as far as it'll go, and then that'll make the bat look smaller and him look bigger. So like a Holliday, you stick out your chin, do a little thing with your back foot, and then you end up looking bigger than the bat. All right, so A, B, C, D, E. E is for energy. That's got to come through an imitation. So like a Ryan Roberts, rah! That's got to be a part of your imitation. Or like a Gerardo Parra, he's all energy. He's, I'm going to beat you up, Clayton Kershaw energy. Right? That's got to come through, because the other guys like Utley or Terrio look like they're kind of sleeping. That's going to come across. A, B, C, D, E, F. You can do a fantastic imitation of Ryan Braun. He gives you a lot to look at. There's so much stuff he's doing. He's doing this, he's blowing air, he's holding the bat up, but it is going to fall flat if you don't make your face look like this. If you don't look like this on a Ryan Braun imitation in your backyard, it's not going to look like Ryan Braun, all right? So always have your eyes as wide as they'll possibly go, and always kind of looking a little dazed and wandering, looking at the periphery, all right? A, B, C, D, E, F. F for face. All right, E, F, G. G, guard. The only reason you know me is because of batting stances. Every once in a while, somebody's stance is actually interesting. So like a John Jay, who you'll see tonight. Great sliding catch to end game 4, the squirrel game. His stance is interesting. Sometimes you luck out and a Kevin Youkilis stands like this. All right, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H for hit. Sometimes the swing and the hit is the most important thing. So like a Justin Upton will chuck the bat and walk like a robot to first. I need to run to first. So Chase Utley will finish his swing right here and then run to first. Whereas like a Lance Berkman, he'll hit it and bring it all the way back, set it down, run to first. What happens when you put all of those together? You get something like a Hunter Pence, all right? You start in the on-deck circle with the little glitchy thing, and then if you put them all together real fast, here's what it looks like. Now you know how to do stances. Good luck to all 4 teams in the NLDS elimination games tonight. Booyah.